Coming right up. They know each game is a test of their fitness. Well, Doris, the season.
BA, are you experienced or are you young? And I know this, the first 20 games usually are a very good indicator of how your season is going to play out.
Now the starting group. Here's Freak.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Cardinal substitution. Number 3.
Here's DJ. Pass to DJ. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. DJ passes to DJ. Here's DJ. That three's off the mark.
You can't lose sight of him.
Here's DJ. His last outing, he had 20. Shoots from the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And it's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to DJ. And the layup is good off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
It's stolen away. Over to the left wing. The three is up. The shot no good.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit to defense for how they're playing him.
And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clock at 6. Pass to Freak. And there's a pick. Pulls it. DJ pulls it in. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. DJ passes to DJ. And it's rejected. They retain possession.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That one's off.
0. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Freak. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to DJ. Here's DJ. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Here's Freak. There's the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Freak's got his second basket on the night.
He dialed in from the...
To the inside. And there's the slam. Slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Up by 16. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Make some noise and get ready for the main half-court shot. Please direct your attention to second court. Drum roll, please. And that's very lucky shot.
Welcome, everybody. This is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the home team. And that is going to do.
Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Freak. And it's in, off the glass. Freak's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's DJ in at the 5. And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. Here's Freak. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Inside, DJ. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Freak. He's got 6. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. 10 points for him.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Got a hand on it, and he's headed to the line for 2. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
the previous play is under review.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still key.
First free throw is good. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
To the middle. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From down in the low post, it goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's DJ. Give him 8. Parries the 7-footer. DJ's got 10.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Here's DJ. He's got 5. Fade away. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to DJ from deep. Offensive board from outside the arc. Here's DJ. Here's DJ. 10 points for him. DJ passes to DJ. Here's DJ. From outside, off the mark. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's DJ. To the left wing. Here's DJ. Off the mark there with a three.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Freak. With the fadeaway. And it comes off the front of the rim. Gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Down low. Here's DJ. Beyond the arc. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Got it. Here's Freak. Give him 8. Into the lane. Stolen. And they're on the run. Shot is good by DJ. DJ's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Here's Freak. Lets a floater go.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to DJ. Here's DJ. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. DJ's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Freak. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and fires. Good on the bucket. He's got 10.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you, B.A.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's DJ. He's got 7. Pass to DJ. Shoots from 12. And Freak pulls it down. Freak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the 3. DJ pulls it in. Gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16 to the paint. Lets it fly. Shot is good by DJ. DJ's got 20 points.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And there's the screen. DJ pulls it in. DJ's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he goes in for the dunk.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem?
Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding.
Boy, they're...
Here's DJ. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to DJ. Down low, DJ. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Creek gets the bucket. Here's DJ. And it's DJ in at the three. Pass to DJ. Here's DJ. 6 to shoot. Here's DJ. They get it again. DJ. Can't cash it in from close range. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Freak. Crosses over. DJ pulls it in. Here's DJ.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Here's Freak. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's DJ. Pass to DJ. Here's DJ. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 16. He can't get that one to fall. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Gets himself open and drills it. DJ's got 12 points in just the second half.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Freak gets the bucket.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to DJ. Inside, DJ. No good with a layup.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Cuts off the pass. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is up and in.